that's a good point. That's another good point. But we're privileged to have two ladies in our midst. And before we lose them, and before they will now say AY live session with you was all a male affair, I'm privileged to have here two ladies, and I believe they have their questions ready that they are going to be asking. I
It's very
see. Is
important
that your
to
name?
allow the ladies to talk.
Madam, I greet you
Yes, sir.
specially. Okay, good.
Oniovo area,
Hey, Oniavo, Mavo Jerry.
grand level.
Obu and Tori, Omawa Gary.
Ino toto atoiri mama the verse.
Hey, Mama Oya, fire
And
down.
Papa, I want verse. Let me para for you.
I
Papa,
beg you, no verse. I
good.
dey look for job.
You dey look for just so I want para for you because na me be area mama, Madam H.O., the advocates of the youth, the advocates of the teenager, and the advocates of the children. I am a voice of the African child. I'm a voice of the African teenager. I'm a voice of our African youth. Permit me to say, una thief our destiny. Una can't give us hopelessness. Una can't give up poverty and lack. And because we won't survive, we can't become Yahoo.
Which one? What question are you asking?
No worry, make I finish. I go ask my question.
The person that has come in, or the person that has been there, or the person that is campaigning to
everybody
come
now
in?
since 1960. Now that they thief us. They can't turn us to Yahoo boys and girls. They turn us to Boko Haram. They turn us to kidnapper. They turn us to all these things where Papa God not create us to be. So, as you want, make we give you jobs. So, Wes, we want know your plan for us. Because when Boo Boo go to where for CNN, they ask and say, the youth population is growing. What is your plan for your youth population? You can't begin to tell us about climate change. Now that day my hair scatter say, these people not even get us on the agenda at all. And now, before you come, in 2019, when I wanted to start my charity organization, when I heard it clearly from the Lord that I need to join forces to go and build a new Nigeria, I was asking, where do I start from? But he told me clearly, a new Nigeria is possible. So when in 2022, you got to shout a new Nigeria, I know that I hear from Papa God very well. So my question to you be say, number one, make I first confess one thing, no. I know 100% support you. Yes, Najowore be my man. But all my children gravitate to you. And as a good mama, when I support my children anyhow.
Show your children.
But my question be say, when did I not support you first? You tell me, say, Atiku be your mentor. How can somebody, when he spend our 16 billion, he pay company 16 billion, they can't give us darkness? You say now your mentor. How can somebody, when he sell night, sell property for free, and that property collapse? People, when they do work for them, they become jobless and hopeless. You say now your mentor, so you go answer me that question. Then the other one, when I'm not like you, you tell me, say, if you enter office, you not go probe these people when thief everything from us. My question to you, Augusta, when they apply for our job, if Nigeria na your company, you can't give out to people since 1960. They call the manager thief and so that your children can't lose hope for life. You can't get opportunity to collect them back. You say you not go put people in play, make it they collect our money from there. That is one question. Then the other question be say, a senator, House of Rep, governor, only 8 years now that they serve for office. The money when they pay them, it pass money when they put for education. And yet now education now be the future of our children. What do you go do about that salary? Because everybody must collect minimum wage. No head pass one head. Then how can they spend only 8 years for office? They go come collect pension for life. And yet my papa and mama, when he suffer for 35 years, una no dey pay them. Even the peanut one that they pay them for retirement, they go queue up, can't even die in the process. Who does that? So you see this money when they keep them for House of Assembly, when they make them the thief, they do everything to enter into power. We want slash and down to minimum wage. Every allowances, we go put them for police. We go put them for military. We go put them for school. Go look at our school. Children go they sit down for inside water, they go primary school. Is that sellers when you go school? Now so primary school be. Now inside water that they learn. Now inside that they do secondary school. Una can't turn our children to non-entity. Una can't say make they not do yahoo yahoo. If una not change things, I go tell them make they do yahoo yahoo the more. In fact, none of una they go come begin they do yahoo yahoo for their house. All of them make
but the aggression is not needed.
Leave me, my brother.
No, my question. Ask the question now.
Listen, my brother. There's a crazy person, not the shame.
I'm not ashamed for you.
Alias Hecho, are they shame for Nigeria? You know why? Because we are intelligent. We are smart. Everything where we need to become a great nation, Papa God give unto us. But our case can't be like the woman when they sell wrapper for market. If they come into the come they wear rack. Now,
can you let him answer the question? Can you let him answer the question? Huh?
I'm making answer.
Okay.
Hey, what?
Excellency.
Mama. Make you cool down. If I had known, I for not end. You know, say it's the time don't they up. I mean, say I did one time. If I not say Mama they come, I for not end this thing. When we want end them, this guy. I mean, I'm sure I for not pass this interview.
Hey, show.
I for not pass this interview, go. Okay. Mama, make a try small. You have every right to be annoyed. You have every right to be upset. We're all upset. The country has all the potentials of being a very great nation. And it's a great nation. This country have helped South Korea to pay salary. Malaysia is thriving today. But Malaysia once came here to take our palm oil in 2021. Malaysia, despite having a population of less than 50 million, living on about 290-something thousand square kilometers of land, or about 300,000 square kilometers of land, did export of about $290 billion, when our own was just about 30. So we're just doing 10% of what they did. That's why I said the country is not productive. It's not productive because over the years, the country has become a case where criminals have taken over. And all they do is to steal whatever it is. And they're stealing it today. That's why I've shouted that those who are stealing our oil are people in government. Those who are stealing our commonwealth are people in government. And that's why we want to stop subsidies, stop everything, and deal with it. I've said we're a failed country because we have not invested in education and everything. What I want to do, and I want Nigerians to trust me, is to stop the stealing. And that's why I give an example. Using Anambra State, nobody since this campaign started, I've challenged anybody to go to Anambra State where I served as a governor and see whether their money is missing. I've been the only governor who have served a state in Nigeria, apart from Yaradua, I left about 5 billion naira. I left 75, equivalent of 75 billion. Even if anybody wants to doubt, I left in cash $150 million, which you know the equivalent of what it is today. At 600 naira, that is 90 billion. And he had yielded some interest. And at the same time, I left in naira over 30 billion. And nobody put a gun in my head. Every other person who left office the time I left had gratuity or pension. When they brought it for me to sign, it is on record. But I told my speaker, I served the people of Anambra State by the grace of God. It wasn't my power that I came there. I came by his grace. Whatever I am today, it is by grace of God. It's not by my power. And I will never abuse God's grace. And I'm going home, and I can say it to anybody, Anambra State government have not bought me a bottle of water since I left office 9 years ago. It's there. Nobody have paid me one kobo. Every other place, they change their motto, they do anything. So that's why I want to serve. I never said I support the thieving. That's what I want to stop, and I'll stop it. What I said is that if you're not stealing, your wife and children are not stealing, those around you are not stealing, you stop it. I serve the bank. You can go and ask the bank. I have never defaulted in any loan. I have never taken their money. I was a director, chairman of Security and Exchange Commission. It's a federal government agency. You can go there and ask them every allowance, everything they paid me, whether it's housing, anything, motor, everything, I did not take it. They're here in Abuja. You can go to them. So I've remained that consistent, and I don't intend to change from it. It's even more critical now. I didn't say I will not probe or jail those who have stolen money. No. What I say, and I stand by it, if you close your shop and chasing thieves, by the time you come back, you would have lost what is remaining in the shop because they will expire, and you lose customer. I'm a trader. Your shop has to be open, and you're getting more customers, and you make sure that you're selling the existing goods, and don't spend more time in chasing thieves. Because whatever a thief is stolen, some of it they have spent, there's a likelihood you will not recover everything. I'll be very careful. What I want to stop is stop people from stealing any longer. Look at the government that came in and said they want to chase thieves. People stole more. I want to stop people from stealing any longer and then focus on tomorrow. No matter what you think Nigeria have lost, there's more that you can get for tomorrow. I'm a believer in tomorrow. Those who are consumed by yesterday and today will miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is the only dynamic thing. I want to change Nigeria by doing the right thing. Imagine if the present government have drawn the line, like I always say, and use the resources, including the borrowed resources, to invest in the future, would have been far better. In 2015, we were owing about 15 trillion.